How's it going there, YouTube? Well, it's a bright sunny Sunday morning up here in Queensville today, but you know, it is kind of cool though. It's 0 when I went for my coffee this morning, but I don't think it's gonna get much warmer than that. Of course, things are cooling down. This is the 3rd of November already, so I was out in the shop there yesterday afternoon playing on the W4 a little bit. You come inside here. I'm gonna close the flap of the door here, that way that's not flapping in the wind while we're doing our video here. I've been working on the little W4 here a little bit. I got some more stuff taken apart and whatnot, so we'll flip the phone around here and we'll show you guys what we've got up to this time. Well, I guess this is phase 2 of W4. I got the gas tank off and got the fuel line out of it, and I took all the linkage off, all the throttle linkage, the choke wire, and the tower of course is gone now. So I got quite a stock of parts over here I've got to get cleaned up. I may have a very busy afternoon wire wheeling here, but I don't know if I'm gonna get up to anything here this afternoon, but I guess time will tell. But anyway, like I said, just been cleaning things up. I'm looking at the steering column here, steering box rather, and just kind of been wondering if there's a little adjustment knob on there, something like a little nut to tighten that steering up. I don't think there is, because this here I think is a fill plug for the fluid, so I don't know what we're gonna do just yet. So I haven't quite looked into it enough, but I did get the wiring harness pretty well all taken out of it and cleaning up on the back of the engine block here a little bit. Of course, the back of the block's the only thing I haven't got painted in that nice 2150 IH red. I was gonna go get some flat black paint. I'm gonna paint this manifold flat black. As you may notice, oh, the cover's off the hard part too, because I was gonna go have a little peek at that today and check on things and maybe do a little bit of cleaning up. But of course, the flat black I want for the W4 can use to do the manifold and the exhaust pipe once again in the 1828. I mean, it's here now. You might as well do it. So wait until next summer. But you know, the tractor being home now, it's easy to go out and do this stuff. So I know the little W4 has been kind of in the spotlight here lately, but the old heart part is of course still here. But back onto this thing, I've been kind of scraping away at it. I was gonna bring the airline over and start cleaning up here a little bit and blow all this dust out of it. I was gonna pull the starter out. I had the bolts backed out yesterday, and I realized I'm not able to get the body of the starter back over the pulley housing here, because of course this comes off the transmission and then it brings the power over the belt pulley. So I got reading online, and then I have to remove this housing. I don't really feel like doing that right now, so I think I'm just going to try to clean around the starter as best I can. It's not too hard to get in there. I can back these bolts back out, and then I'll wiggle the starter around and we'll get it cleaned up. So that's kind of where we're at with that right now. So still just scraping and painting and whatnot. I want to get that fan shroud ground out today too, and we can get that primed and painted, because once you get that back together, put the shroud back on the radiator, you can put the rad back on and get it bolted on. Then I can find myself some hoses, then I can put a light bracket back up there, a bracket for the wiring I should say, and I can make some more room in the shop here. I can put this bar back up on there too, on the rad part of it at least, and then the other end goes into that tower down here. So just little things right now that we need to get cleaned up, and then we can make some more space in the shop. I wanted to show you guys real quick just what I've been using to clean this tractor up. My main weapon of choice here has been my 4-inch grinder. I need to replace this wire wheel yet again. I actually had to custom make that wire wheel and not make it, but the wheel had a piece up here for you can tighten it with the chuck. Now my porta cable grinder wouldn't give me enough threads to lock it on there anyway, so what I ended up doing is taking a hacksaw and cut that little chunk off. Then I used the original lock on my grinder to lock the wheel on. Don't any of you farm boys tell me you didn't have a modified grinder wheel that spins at 12,500 RPMs. I can't be the only one to do that, but you know, it works good. I did all the frame and the engine block and all that, and I'll continue on this back portion here when I get some more time. It's kind of cold to be out here grinding today, but I've also been using, from my old videos, you guys might recognize that, my grandfather's bench grinder. Now many tractor parts have been ground on that grinder over the years. I think he had that even when he was restoring tractors back in the 80s. I think he was using that grinder, and I use that for a lot of the small parts, all the linkages, throttle choke cable, braces, throttle linkage. I use it to do the one lower rad hose and the air cleaner pipe there. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that shroud in there too easily, so I'll have to probably use that grinder there for it, but I'll make it work. I'm going to take this tower apart here after lunch maybe. Also been using various wire brushes on the drills. I'm using 18 volt to volt drill with a wire wheel on a drill extension. Kind of helps get into the little crevices down here and whatnot. Clean around bolt heads and whatnot, so that works real good. And sometimes just even a good old putty knife works good too. So haven't done a whole heck of a lot here this morning. I wire wheeled all that stuff up and gonna wire wheel some more here. Put the cover back over the hard part. It's kind of chilly out here today actually, so I'm not sure how much more I'm gonna get done of this. I cleaned up the this is kind of like a PCV valve, I think. It's just like a breather for the head, and goes back into the air intake, like that Donaldson air cleaner that goes here. Which is another thing I can clean up anytime now. I can clean that up and get it painted and put it back together on here. Then I can get that pipe out of off my paint rack there, as I'll call it, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wire wheel up some more parts here, small parts anyway. I can take the gear shift lever off and just keep working my way back. I was actually hoping to have it back together, not so I could start it and drive it out and pull the drawbar out before the snow flies, but I don't think that's gonna happen just yet. Alright, well, it's late now. I'm gonna end the video indoors, I guess. I ended up doing some other activities outside, cleaning eaves troughs and putting stuff away, getting ready for the snow to fly. Because apparently on Wednesday and Thursday this week, you're supposed to get a big blast of snow up here, so I was gonna put a damper on things. I'm not near ready for the snow to fly. I got scrap metal in the backyard, and of course I'm always collecting that. And you know, I'm gonna put the trailer away for wintertime. I want to get it off the drive. I don't plan on pulling anywhere during the wintertime, so I think I'll put some 2x6s underneath the wheels and whatnot so we don't get any flat spots. Oh, then I just put some tools away and went up to dinner with my parents and whatnot because it's Sunday night, so my tractor video got cut kind of short, but you know, hey, only so many hours in a day, and of course I'm working overtime on Saturdays now, so you know, hey, you want to play, you got to pay, right? So yeah, well, end the video here in the Great Toy Tractor Hard Room. I don't take too many shots in here lately, but with wintertime coming up and it's not so easy to work on big stuff in the wintertime, we've got toys we can work on. Now, for you farm toy guys, I know the National Farm Toy Show was on there this weekend. Of course, I didn't go. I was here making a video on the big tractor and working. So, I seen there's a few new releases out there that might just end up on the old shelf back home here. So, some of you farm toy guys will have to stay tuned for that. And then tomorrow night, I'm heading up to the Cookstown Steam Show members meeting. They're just in Bradford there, so that's kind of a nice evening to go out and chit-chat with some people and have a snack and come home and whatnot. So makes for a nice little evening. Anyway, if you guys like what you see, as always, please comment, rate, subscribe.